Hi, welcome to Theo's Theories. I'm Theo's father, also the creator of the show. I wish you happy holidays and a very happy new year. And in the spirit of happy holidays, I wanted to celebrate some of the best episodes I created since I started creating Theo's Theories for the last 6 months or so. Now, the first episode I wanted to present to you is about Nika asking her father whether he would be up for a debate for his re-election. I created a series of episodes on dad elections. This year was quite special in terms of elections, presidential elections going on around the world, and somehow that was always in the news, and therefore it sort of reflected in how I was thinking about Theo's household. It sort of brought the interesting dynamics or the relationships kids have with their parents or dad has with a mom and vice versa. Now, what I particularly like about this episode is the montage where the parents are fighting about who will do the laundry. So even in academic households where people are so educated, I wanted to show that the fights are usually about very trivial matters.
Dad, for your upcoming elections, we are looking forward to a debate with Mom where you argue for your position.
Okay, who is conducting the debate?
I am!
No way. I want an independent party to conduct it. You are also a voter, and I presume voting against me.
Dad, you are assuming too much. But you may be onto something. For the right price, I can vote for you.
And what would that be?
The latest iPhone.
Forget about it.
Think about it, Dad. Throw in a new smartwatch and I will influence Theo's vote too.
She will do well in politics.
We're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go.
Mom, how about you debate Dad in for his upcoming elections?
Your dad will never agree to a debate. He knows he has no chance against me in a public showdown.
Mom, can I quote you on this one?
Be my guest.
Just let go. Just let go.
Dad, Mom said that she can kick your ass anytime in a debate.
Now, did she? What did she say?
I quote, Dad has no chance in a public debate.
That's not the same as kicking my ass.
Dad, I wanted to put in a gentler way. I mean, saying you stand no chance is quite rude, no?
I see. Thanks for being considerate, Nika. But your mom and I still need to have a chat with you about using appropriate language.
Uh-oh.
Let's be honest, I stand no chance in an argument with my wife. It's a lose-lose situation for me. I mean, technically, if I lose every debate, does that make me undefeated in consistency? Anyway, I hope you are having a better run. And, yes, like and share this video.
Just let yourself go. Let yourself go. Let yourself go.
The next video is also about dad elections, where Theo is asking if dad has found his running mate. Now again, it shows some of the interesting dynamics between mom and dad and Theo with his parents. What I also really like about this video is the impressionistic generations that I got. Now, generative AI gets a bad rep that it hallucinates, but I think when it comes to impressionistic sort of motions, Gen AI really excels, and I think it would have made an excellent sparring partner for impressionistic painters such as Van Gogh. Or today, if we want to do some impressionistic motions, I think it really excels.
Hey, Dad!
Yes, Theo?
Election day is coming up soon.
Is it? I didn't realize it was so near.
Of course, Dad. have you decided on your running mate?
My running mate?
Yes! You can't stand in an election without a running mate. Even a president has a vice president. We need a mom too, right?
Good point. I can't run this household without a running mate.
So, have you decided?
Not yet, Theo. Your current mom hasn't agreed to the terms of our coalition.
You should offer her more chocolate. Trust me, women voters love chocolate policies.
Noted. Anything else?
Maybe promise her no more of your experimental cooking. That could swing the deal.
I thought raising kids was hard. Turns out I'm also running for re-election every year, and apparently my approval ratings depend on chocolate and my pasta.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily.
Mom, Dad says he's still waiting for you to agree to his future policies. Are you going to be his running mate or not?
His running mate? For what? Being king of the couch? His ratings are at an all-time low.
Exactly. Don't meet him halfway, Mom. Make him work for it.
Work for it? I'm thinking of not meeting him anywhere at all. He's gotten way too complacent.
Mom, we also urgently need an extra TV hour.
You're sneaky, Theo, but what's in it for me?
Dad said he might stop cooking.
Now that's a campaign promise I can get behind.
That was my idea.
You should run for office, Theo. You're a natural politician.
Vote Theo. Fewer vegetables, more cartoons.
Forget running for office. Around here, I'm just trying to stay out of impeachment. If you like this debate, cast your vote by liking the video and subscribing. Every click counts, unlike my approval ratings.
You are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door.
The next video is about thermostat wars. Now, again, I made a couple of episodes on this theme. I live in the Netherlands where it's gotten considerably colder over the last month, and therefore you need heating indoors. Outside it is too cold, so you need to layer up. Now, what is interesting about that is the sort of different body temperatures the family wants, or the ambient temperature that family wants. The kids obviously want more heating. The father is worried about the environmental costs, the economic costs, and the mother wants more fresh air. So I think it brings out the different preferences really well.
It's freezing in here. Dad, are you even alive in this Arctic blast? Can we please turn up the heat?
Come on, Nika, it's quite pleasant. Put on a sweater, or two, you'll survive.
But my hands are turning into popsicles.
Perfect. You can hold them over your soup later.
You want me to freeze? Dad, I'm calling social services on you.
Good. Tell them to bring a nice warm sweater for you too. Changing the thermostat in a house is like negotiating a peace treaty. Someone's always either too hot, too cold, or just not ready to compromise.
Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know?
It's freezing in here. Can you crank up the thermostat? I can see my breath.
No, Theo, I would rather not. Our energy bill is already too high.
But Dad, that's because of inflation.
Oh, how do you know?
I learned about prices going up in school.
Good, then let me teach you about layering.
I'm learning so much at home, mostly about how to live like a penguin.
Be what you are, like what you feel. Don't let the colors fade when it's hard to deal.
Why is it so stuffy in here? Did you shut all the windows again?
Oh, not at all. But try explaining this to your kids. They've threatened to call social services and just gave me an economics lesson.
Sounds like you're finally getting a real education.
Hey, I thought I had a PhD.
Looks like you're back in school, Dr. Dad.
So, if you enjoyed today's lesson in Parenting Economics 101, don't forget to like and subscribe. Trust me, I could use all the extra credit I can get. And maybe some advice on surviving my pint-sized professors. See you in class.
When you're naked and broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know?
The next video is about survival bias or selection bias. Now, I really like this video because selection bias is a big issue with scientific research, and I tried to make a fun episode of Theo's family around this issue. What it means is we end up making inferences about certain things because we observe them. For instance, let's say we want to study what makes a good YouTuber, and we end up studying only those who have survived and not those who have failed and stopped creating YouTube videos.
And I won't stop, I won't slow.
Dad?
Yes, Nika.
Do you know, historically, the incumbent dad is likely to lose his re-election?
Is that so? Says who?
Says the dad. I quickly crunched some numbers and found that not one dad in our building has won a re-election. All of them got divorced.
But Nika, you are looking at divorced dads to start with. Of course, you are going to find such cases. It's called a selection bias. You need to compare cases of dads who didn't win re-election versus those who did, although they were facing the same odds.
Whatever, Dad. Your odds are looking terrible. I wouldn't bet a quarter on them.
Sure, my odds may be bad, but have you seen the competition? Who else is going to fix the Wi-Fi when it goes down?
I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time.
Mom, do you know what is a selection bias?
Yes, Nika. It's when you select someone based on the outcome.
Mom, I don't understand.
Oh, for example, I was looking for trouble and married your dad.
But why, Mom?
Because I was young and foolish.
So you got fooled because you were foolish.
Right. And that, Nika, is an example of selection bias.
So basically, Dad is your oops experiment?
Yes, marrying him was doing research the hard way.
Sure, I may be the oops experiment, but let's face it, no one else is fixing the Wi-Fi or surviving these elections around here. So, if you want more fun with family experiments and selection bias, hit like, share, and subscribe. Help me stay in the race, because someone's got to keep the Wi-Fi running.
Yeah, I know what it's like to be broken, and I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm just gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day.
The next video is about Theo wanting to have a cat and dreaming of adventures with his own cat. Now, I really like this video because over time, generative AI has become better and better, that it allows me to do certain complicated actions, and it is not just about, a couple of people talking in a room. I tried this with some earlier episodes such as dinosaur or Theo wanting to have a pet dog as well, but I think it didn't work out so well. But this time when I ventured into it, the models have improved drastically in the last few months, that the actions came out okay. In the future, I hope I will be able to do even more action-based comedy or these sort of sequences with better and better models coming out.
Mom!
Yes, Theo?
Can we have a cat?
But you already have a cat.
Where?
The orange cat next door?
Her name is Kit Kat, Mom. But she is our next door aunt's cat.
Says who? Auntie may say that the cat is hers, but does Kit Kat also say that?
What do you mean?
I mean, if she plays with you, then it is your cat.
But Mom, Kit Kat goes away every night.
Of course she does. She's a cat.
So she's not really ours then.
Theo, cats don't belong to anyone. They're like tiny furry celebrities.
Celebrities?
Yes. They go wherever they're admired the most, demand snacks, and leave when they feel like it. And guess what? You're her favorite fan.
I look at you and know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Dad!
Theo, come on. We are getting late for school.
Dad, can we have a cat?
No, Theo,
But why?
because I said so.
We do this love for life.
I just dodged a cat bullet.
I thought I had already settled that with him.
Number he was still asking for a cat.
So, you threw a no because I said so at him?
It works.
Only because he is 6. That's not dodging, that's hiding behind a cardboard shield.
Creative survival. That's what parenting is. 1 minute you're dodging Theo's demands, the next you're negotiating with Nika. So subscribe now before Theo asks for a pet dinosaur.